We're here in Orlando, and we're here at Dezerland. I've always wanted to check this place out. It's a beautiful day here in Orlando, cloud covered, which makes it just amazing. So first off, I love all the murals that are everywhere. And I believe this to be an old mall, and it's been converted into a pretty crazy place. I guess if you're looking for something different in Orlando, this is the place to come. Yeah. Old Mater. Oh my goodness. Look at this, Dawn. They got a mystery machine. They got a Bugs Bunny car. It's a carrot mobile. Of course, a great big tall. Bugs Bunny is staring at me. We're here. So this merry-go-round is for viewing only. And this is a great place to come when it's really warm out here in Florida, or the weather is not that great. It's all indoors. They got a fabulous car museum here. They also have a huge, and I mean a huge arcade. They got bumper cars, all kinds of things. We're gonna walk through here and check out and see what they have. And this is from the Harry Potter movie. It looks like a futuristic car of some sort. It doesn't say what it is. Very interesting robots. And we're seeing this for the first time. We've never seen any of this. So this is new for us. They even have a trampoline park in here as well. They got some old classic cars just lining the street here. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Yabba dabba doo time. So this must be from the movie, I'm assuming. It looks like a movie prop. Very, very interesting vehicles. So yeah, this was used in, this is the Flintmobile. It was driven by John Goodman in 1994. So this is a screen used. This is the Flintmobile. And it's an actual, like you put your feet to the bottom and pedal it and go. That is cool. This was used in the movie. So I'm assuming that all these Flintstone vehicles were used in the movie. This is the Flintstone vehicle I remember growing up. They got the Bedrock Police trike. Yeah, these are all definitely movie props. I think I remember this too, Dawn. This is Barney's. It looks like a golf cart to me. So they have a Bond exhibit. Land Rover. And they got a tank. A Russian tank. And we're going to go ahead and walk through this arcade. Wow, it's hard to take it all in. There's so much going on. There's so many claw machines and just different types of games. They had a bowling alley in here. They had a traditional 10-pin bowling at that too. This is a pretty big indoor go-kart track. It looks like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Yeah, we're here during a weekday, so there's not a whole lot going on at the moment. Alfred Newman. It's the guy from Mad. He's popping out of the top of this. I don't know what this is. A little metro or something? Look at that.
Looks like a cab driver.
What? Me no worry. And they have a pinball palace. You can play all day for one price. And there's your Volkswagen thing. Yeah, it's like a military version. I noticed they have a Bass Pro Shops just outside, and the Cinemark movie theater are still here. And yeah, this definitely was a mall at one time, but some of the anchors are still here. Well, they have a glow-in-the-dark mini golf. So we're gonna go ahead and head into the Orlando Auto Museum. It is $31.90 a person for adults, and it looks quite interesting. Looks like it's got a lot of pretty cool cars, especially movie stuff, which I'm interested in. I don't know, very interesting vehicles. Yeah, let's go ahead. These fine cars are a part of a private collection of Michael Dezer. So as soon as you walk in, there's a Bugs Bunny Carrot mobile. You got old Daffy Duck, and very, very cool. A pink Rolls Royce. Thunderbirds are go. So right off the bat, they got some interesting vehicles in here, don't they? They even have the Mystery Machine. Now you can view these from out here, but we want to go inside. We want to check, we want to take a closer look. Look at this. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! And you got a hot rod, some T-buckets, an old pickup, all kinds of fun rides. And then you have the weird ones over here, right?
Yeah, that's even got eyelashes.
So this is an old hippie bus, right? It's called Flower Power.
It's a girl, it's got eyelashes.
Oh, it's a girl. And some cars looking like cars from the movie Cars. I think I said Cars like 3 times. That Lightning McQueen. And a Mercedes-Benz. Hugo Boss. What is this? Hugo Boss's Mercedes here? So this car is from the movie, had Sean Connery in it. And I think I remember it. Very, very cool. It's got double wheels up here. And it's got some pewter and all that through it. And what the heck is that? It's a giant James Dean Porsche. And this is on a truck frame, I noticed. It's on a semi frame. James Dean. Of course, we all know James Dean died in a Porsche. Yeah. And you got Marilyn Monroe next to him. And she's literally on the hood of that one. Very interesting vehicles, to say the least. And this,
Elvis the King, it looks like a dog bowl.
you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. So this is a unique custom Elvis mobile. I don't think this is owned by Elvis or ever was. I think it's just a design. But yeah, it's even got a piano on the dashboard. So this is a Mercury pace car from 1957, Indianapolis. It's an old Mercury, Dawn. And we haven't even made it inside yet. This is like the area that you can see from out, and there's some pretty interesting vehicles. Hopefully they get crazier as we head in, but we're heading into the Orlando Auto Museum. So this here is the world's longest car by Guinness Book of World Records. The world's longest limousine. This is real, Dawn. This thing actually drives. And it's even got wheels in the center.
Looks like the Disney's monorail.
It looks like the monorail, don't it?
Doesn't it?
It does.
Windows.
It does. Wow, look at this. Well, there's not much headroom in there. At least it doesn't look like that.
Oh, it looks like a coffin.
It looks like a coffin. And you got A jacuzzi back here.
I guess if you hit the roof.
And you can land a helicopter if need be.
I don't know how this is even a thing, because how would you even maneuver around traffic and turn?
You can't. I don't think you could go much
I don't think
many
you get
places.
very far.
This is just for show. I mean, it does drive. They did say it does drive.
I wouldn't want to drive.
But yeah, you're not driving us through Orlando, I'll tell you that right now. Welcome to the 20s. There's Laurel and Hardy there. Remember we visited the hideout in Missouri? Yes. The famous garage. Bonnie and Clyde. Welcome to the 30s. This is one man's collection. And he bought a mall in Orlando just to store it all. And then we paid money to come in and look at it. Oh, pretty cool though.
Yeah.
But there's some movie cars coming up. So I'm not sure if all the vehicles in here are movie used. They could be mock-ups. A lot of these places, they're usually mock-ups. They're not real movie props. And some are. Sometimes it's hard to, you got to read the fine print. They try really, really hard to make it look like it's a real movie prop. And if you read the fine print, you'll see that it isn't. But here's Christine. Remember Christine from the movie?
Yeah.
That car was up to no good, Dawn.
It'll run you over.
It will. I don't think. It's here. No, it says screen used vehicle. 1959 Plymouth Fury. So this is Christine.
Yeah.
Ner, 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 ner.
You wake her up, she's going to get you.
Ner, 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 ner. Don't stand in front of her. Ner, 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 ner. Remember the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is Christine. Wow. What a surprise. And this is also a screened use Green Hornet car used in a movie. And this is a Barris car, of course. George Barris. I've met George before at Autorama in Detroit many years ago. And he's passed away since then. But I'll never forget. I was walking down the aisle and there's George Barris. I walked up, he had a gold jacket on. And I went there and I said, George Barris. He turned around, he said, hi. Shook his hand. And he's the mastermind behind a lot of these cars. Mystery Machine. Now, this one here doesn't say that it's screen used, but look at the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got their heads in there. It's really cool on the inside. It's a very good looking Mystery Machine at that. I'd drive it. This is a screened used 1974 AMC Matador, kind of like a Cordoba. Not really. A Cordoba. But this was used in the Dukes of Hazzard. And of course you can't forget Daisy Duke and her Jeep. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Dawn, that's the reason why you love Jeeps, is because of Daisy's Jeep. You grew up watching, and yeah. And of course, you got General Lee. I believe the General Lee and the Jeep are not screen used. It doesn't say it is. Just Roscoe's car here, right? I'm not sure who. No, it doesn't say who, but. Very cool. They're just a good old boys, not meaning no harm. There's George Barris himself. And that's exactly the way I remember seeing him, with that like, I don't know, a gold jacket on. Yeah, so we're back out here again. I want to take a look at the Vespas over here. Whenever I see a Vespa, I remember the movie Roman Holiday. Yes, classic. Yeah, let's go in and check all these Vespas out. We were on a cruise ship. Was it MSC? They had a Vespa. Yeah. A little bit of Italy. One of these days we got to go to Rome and drive a Vespa. That would be cool. That would be really cool. But look at all the different styles of Vespa. These ones here, what do you think of these ones? What do you think of that one?
It looks foreign.
It looks foreign. Oh, we gotta get a little sidecar. But yeah, there's quite a few of them in here, isn't there? Yeah, so they have these little rooms off to each side that you can check out as you go along. We were out in the desert on Route 66 and we seen one of these electric vehicles, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one out on Route 66 years and years ago.
These are nice shape.
Very nice. But oh my goodness, I think Urkel would be proud.
Oh wow, it does look like the Batmobile.
Yeah. It makes you want to open it up, doesn't it?
Fiesta?
It's a Fiesta, yes.
Also, like,
But there's not just one of them. Look at them all.
wow.
And they're on these racks. They're so small.
That is Urkel's car. I thought it was red.
I don't remember what color Urkel, but he had one of these. They call it a clown car. A lot of folks will call it the clown car.
They look fun though.
And there are racks and racks of these little guys. Some of them are what you would say cute.
They're cute.
And talk about small. That's kind of creepy, Dawn.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
This one here is the most interesting one. It looks almost futuristic.
Yeah, and it's like a big bubble.
Yeah, it's like a glass top. And you know, Dawn, I think I'll freak out if I see a Yugo. You think they have a Yugo here? I don't see. I mean, the Yugo wouldn't be here. It's a little bigger than these. Yeah, this is going to take some time but there's a little area dedicated to Israel. So they must make. So these vehicles were made in Israel.
Oh.
Yeah. They got different countries represented.
France.
You got France.
They were there in France last
Look at that old Woody.
Oh, it is a Woody.
There's the Mona Lisa in the Louvre. You got to see the real Mona Lisa, Dawn. Yeah.
You couldn't really enjoy it though because it turned into like mosh pit at the very end, which is I don't know why they did that.
Yeah. So next we have Italy, Germany, Russia. They call it Planet Euro. Of course, the Volkswagen is from Germany. And over here it's Welcome to Russia. Is that Joy Bless Life?
Might be.
We're looking for Volkswagen things. There's a Porsche. I think Urkel had a BMW.
Red and white and
Yeah, this one here is like a two-seater. But didn't they have a two-seater? Because
I thought he had a two-seater.
didn't they sit in the back seat in order to, I don't know, I can't remember. It's been so long. So I'm interested in what Russian vehicles look like. So this would be a Russian. And these would be Russian, like Vespas. Some of these Russian vehicles you could tell were a little bit influenced by American vehicles. A little bit of influence there, or maybe the Americans were influenced by them. Anyways, and welcome to old jolly England. Ooh, Mr. Bean. Yeah, I could see Mr. Bean driving something like that. Just saying, a little Cooper. In fact, speaking of Mr. Bean, there he is. An Austin Morris Mini. Now this here is like Mr. Bean. This is the car he would have been driving. This looks like it here. We got to visit a lot of these landmarks when we were in London. Of course, Big Ben. And I'll never forget that. That was a lot of fun. So this here is a Postman Pat's van, the Royal Mail. There it is, Dawn, Abbey Road.
Abbey Road, we were there. We walked the road.
We did. It was very cool taking a look at all these old English vehicles. In fact, the MG, you see a lot of them over here. Oh, it's British. London. No way. Is that a Jeep from Fantasy Island?
It is.
I think it's one of the Fantasy Island Jeeps.
I want to
The plane! The plane! And over here you got Professor Fate. The Great Race. And this is what I'm excited for. Cars of the Stars. So these are different movie vehicles. And this is going to be fun. In fact, I recognize a lot of them already. Miami Vice. Right? And then this is from Speed Racer. Oh, Magnum PI, Dawn. That iconic Ferrari 308. This is Madonna's movie car from Dick Tracy. And this is the actual car. Of course, we all know James Dean and his Porsche.
Here's little me.
Mini-Me, yes. Luke, come to Orlando. Come to the car museum. This was a grand prize in a Taco Bell Field of Forest contest. Only 15,000 miles. So you could have won that car, that Hummer. The movie Saint. Oh my. Hey, we're the monkeys. The people say we monkey. Dawn, it's the Monkey Mobile.
Oh, that's new.
It's the frickin' Monkey Mobile. So it's a 1967 Pontiac GTO featuring the monkeys. I'm not sure if this is the real one, but it's a Monkey Mobile. They chopped up a pretty good 69 GTO to get it. So, hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around. One of my favorite TV series growing up was the A-Team, Mr. T, B.A. Baracus. Here's one of those amphibious cars. You can ride those down in Disney Springs. And you have Dragula. They have the Munsters Mobile. Remember the Munsters? Yeah, there's Herman in there. And this is a George Barris custom. But this is cool. I've never seen this particular vehicle before, you know, even a mock-up. But there it is, the Munsters Mobile. So some of these vehicles were used in the James Bond movies. 007, Die Another Day, Back to the Future. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I'm not familiar with that movie. And of course, I am familiar with RoboCop. Yeah, futuristic Detroit. Starsky and Hutch. This is the LTD Gran Torino Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I remember Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I watched some of it.
I just don't remember that car. And of course, we all know Herbie, the love bug. You know, and then Herbie Goes Bananas. And this is Herbie Fully Loaded. This one's from the new, so this one's from the Lindsay Lohan, the newer version. I remember that. That was a good, and then they have the Soul Train. Michael Jackson's Soul Train. I don't remember Michael Jackson's Soul Train, but
I don't remember that either.
here's the Soul Train. This is a very fascinating place. It is. It's very fascinating. There's things
Cars, it's unreal.
there's things I've never even seen before, to be honest with you. But yeah, you got Ghostbusters. Of course, we all grew up with Ghostbusters and Ecto-1.
This is a Grease Lightning car. This is the very last part of the movie clip they were in this.
Very last of the movie. This was the last clip. Of course, I remember the glass hood there. Yeah, it's a 1948 Ford Deluxe. And there it is. And I remember that. Oh, Danny's up there and he's pointing like that. I do like this Gadget Mobile. It's pretty cool. Inspector Gadget. I believe this is from the movie. So this is a Spider-Man screen-used 1997 Ford Econoline van. And it looks like, I don't remember it from the movie. I mean, it's been so long, but something had taken a bite or was shot at. I think Spider-Man, didn't he like rip the back door off with his web or something? In fact, there's Spider-Man in there. Speaking of Mr. Bean, this is a 1960 Mini. Is this the actual Bean's Holiday? Is this the actual Mini? I mean, it's got the lock.
I don't understand why he locked his car like that.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be funny. Yeah, that's why he locked his car like that. Remember, he'd be like, oh, his teddy bear's in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Ooh, his teddy bear's in there. But I remember when he put the couch, remember he went shopping. It was like a Black Friday or a Boxing Day or something, wasn't it? Something like that. And he put the couch and he tied a rope and he was driving it going down the road going, hoo-hoo. And then, of course, things went out of control. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. So is that the hearse from Terminator?
Must be. Oh, Kid Car.
Captain America, Don.
Oh, is that what that is?
Captain Easy Rider. Yes, Captain America. So not all these vehicles are screen used, but there are some screen used cars in here. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was worth pay the admission just to come in here for this one section. And we're not even halfway done. There's a lot to take in. You gotta be kidding me. So this is right here. It's a Ford Falcon XB GT Coupe, which is the car that they used. It doesn't say that it's screen used, but Mad Max. 39 Cadillac Series 61. Yeah, this is when cars started.
Looking good.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Look at that one.
yeah. I always love a good muscle car. There's a little like rice burner. Look at the seats and this.
It doesn't look like it would be very comfortable.
It doesn't look comfortable at
I
all.
don't want to put my head on the skeleton's teeth.
No. Oh wow, they got a couple mocks back here. That's one crazy buggy. So this place is big. There's a lot to see. There's a lot of movie cars. There's just a lot of classics. A little bit of everything. This one here is called, it's like a fire truck. Jesse James. It's called the Hot Stretch. Oh, this is from Monster Garage. Remember that TV series? You know, with Jesse James and all that? Yeah, it's a fire truck. Limo. And here's another area I wanted to check out. The Batmobiles. Look at all the Batmobiles. Yeah, so this is the 1989 Batmobile 2. I remember this one with Michael Keaton. And then you got this one over here from Dark Knight. It's got the huge wing. Yeah. Yeah, this is from the 1995 Batman Forever. Batman Returns. And then you got the screen used 1966 Harley Davidson Batcycle. So this was screen used. This is actually from the TV series Batman. Of course, you have the Bat boat. Very cool. And then 1966 Batmobile, driven by Adam West and Burt Ward. There's the Batcave. So that is cool. I love.
The Catwoman up there.
She's up to no good. Yeah, 1955 Lincoln Futura. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a Barris. I think this is a Barris remake. This is a screen used Batmobile, 1989. Screen used. It's a Chevy Impala underneath all that. But this was used in Batman. Oh yes. Remember when Batman came out with Michael Keaton? You remember seeing it for the first time and it was like, wow.
Yeah.
So only 2 Bat cycles exist today. And there was 4 of them built. And there's the Bat bike. So this was interesting. This is cool. Batman, Batman. So the passenger in this vehicle was the Joker. So each area is themed. This is Main Street, USA. All kinds of really cool classics, old Chryslers. And New York City cab over here. The old Statue of Liberty.
What's with the cow?
I don't know. Very interesting. Yeah, 1962 Ashley. Coca-Cola collection. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at here. It looks like an old airplane. It is. There's actually an old airplane fuselage. Yeah, used to be an airplane. No wings, yep. And a whole area dedicated to military vehicles. All kinds of Jeeps. We have been on some ducks in our time, haven't we? In fact, Dawn has driven a duck before. Oh, there's a duck without the roof, you know. Very interesting. I've learned so much. And we've been here for over 3 hours. Can you believe that? It doesn't look like that in the video.
It doesn't look like nothing when you walk in, but it just goes back and
It keeps going.
Yeah.
And we still got a lot to look at. We've been here for over 3 hours. We can't be here for too long because we got other things we got to do too. I think this is the most recognizable, the coolest Jeep pretty much ever made. It's the old mail Jeep. And if you like Thunderbirds, well, they have a whole section on the Thunderbird. And I know Dawn loves Thunderbird. These are all the newer Thunderbirds too. They're all the years of the newer style Thunderbird. Some old Dodges. Honey, can we buy a mall so I can put my car collection in it? And we visited the Harley Davidson Museum in Milwaukee this summer, and I found it very interesting. In fact, Dawn said, I thought it was going to be boring, but you ended up enjoying it. Here's a V-Rod, and underneath this seat, there's a plastic gas tank. And I made parts for that.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. There's a whole fuel assembly on top there. There's a Good Humor ice cream motorcycle right there. So I figured this was only going to take us maybe a couple hours.
No.
It's been 4 hours. And we've seen a good chunk of it. In fact, we saw the majority. We walked around the majority of it. We didn't really get in depth on everything. But what'd you think?
It was a fun day. If you like cars, I would recommend it.
Yeah.
You better have a good pair of walking shoes on.
Yeah.
Because my feet hurt.
I'll tell you what, if it's a hot day or if it's raining out, this is a pretty cool place. But folks, that's going to do it for today. Here in Orlando, we're going to head back to the condo. We're going to chill out. Tomorrow we're heading back
Oh,
to Tennessee. We got Thanksgiving with the family. We got Christmas parade coming up in Gatlinburg. It's a Smoky Mountain Christmas. A little bit of Dollywood. And then we're getting ready to do a road trip, a little Christmas road trip, like we do every year. But folks, that's gonna do it for today. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for watching.
So we met these two other YouTubers. They wear all pink. They're twins, identical twins. I'll put in description below. I'm gonna go look for their channel. They do children's YouTube videos, and they were doing a very thorough job at covering this as well in more friendly way for kids. I think they're very educational, and in fact, there he is out there filming the outside of the building right now in the pink. And they were quite interesting because they wear all pink.
Yeah, I was like intrigued by all the pink.
I was too.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go, all you gotta do is watch the show, so be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?